Trust is something that develops over time, and there's a very simple reason for this. It's because 2 of the 3 measures of trust depend on a certain amount of time before you can be sure of them. In this video, I'm going to explain this and give you some pointers on how to know if someone is trustworthy. I often talk about the 3 C's of trust: consideration, congruency, and consistency. Consideration is about knowing whether or not someone is looking out for your needs. Do they care about what's important for you, and have they got your back? Congruency is about observing whether or not someone's actions and words match up. Do they say that they're going to do something and then do what they say they're going to do? Or on the flip side, do they do something and then tell you they haven't? You need congruency to be able to trust someone. Consistency is about whether you can anticipate what someone is going to do. Are they reliable? Do you feel that you know them well enough to predict certain things about them? With these 3 C's, you can only really know whether or not someone is living up to them by observing them over time. There's no shortcut to get there. Trust takes time to build. A superficial shortcut to trust could be via someone's reputation. For example, if you've heard someone is trustworthy, or if you have reason to believe that they would be naturally inclined to look out for you. For example, if they were close to someone that you're close to. But this is trust by proxy. It's an assumed form of trust. You can't know for sure until you've spent time with them. Now, our bodies are designed as sensory tools to pick up cues and clues from our environment. Until you've personally experienced interacting with someone over a long enough period of time to know whether or not they are considerate, congruent, and consistent towards you, you won't be able to tap into the natural intelligence of your senses. You know that kind of gut feeling that you get about someone? That's your body naturally picking up on those cues of the 3 C's. You can help yourself to deepen and clarify that gut feeling process by overtly asking yourself the questions of the 3 C's. The other thing to point out is that the 3 C's should be offered up by the other individual without you prompting them or asking them to behave in a considerate, consistent, and congruent way. It's great to express your needs, but if you have to, you're overtly having to spell out to someone your needs and to deliver the 3 C's to you, you're at risk of, doing yourself a disfavor. And the important thing with trust is that it must be willingly offered up, not forced or manipulated out of someone. So the only way to really know if someone's trustworthy is if you're able to observe the way they show up in your relationship with them. That's why in all relationships in the early days, whether it's on a date or a potential business partner, a friend or a colleague, you need to take your time to watch them. And when you've got to know someone and you've built trust, but then find at some point that you're sensing that they might be doing something untrustworthy, listen carefully to that instinct in the context of the 3 C's. Are they doing something that's inconsistent with their normal behavior that's making you suspicious? Are their words and actions suddenly not quite matching up? Or do you feel that your needs are somehow now less important to them? You can use this framework for getting a bit more clarity around your thoughts and why and what might be driving this feeling. With clarity comes the power of choice. The choice to explore things further and to make decisions that feel healthy for you. I hope that the simple framework of observing the 3 C's is helpful, because I love sharing my tools and tips with you, and you'll find lots more helpful videos on my channel. So do take a look, and please remember to subscribe by clicking that button below so we can continue this journey together.